Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new cryptocurrency video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Bitcoin halvening. So let's get right into it. So if you guys don't know what the Bitcoin halvening is, it's basically, I have a website pulled up right here. It basically cuts the amount of Bitcoin mined in half. So an example right here is in 2012, the new Bitcoins issued every 10 minutes drop from 50 to 25, so less Bitcoin are mined. And then in 2016, it dropped from 25 to 12.5, and now what's going to happen in 2020 is going to go from 12.5 to 6.25. So what does it mean for us? So basically, the significance is it decreases the amount of Bitcoins generated per block, essentially meaning there's a lower supply of Bitcoin. And if you guys know how Bitcoin works, is basically supply and demand. The less of it is the higher it's worth. So what this does is every time we have a Bitcoin halving, it cuts the amount mined in half, or it's usually in half. And what that does is it makes the value of Bitcoin higher over time. So what's so significant about this upcoming Bitcoin halving is that from previous history, we've seen that every time we've had a Bitcoin halving, the price has rallied up. So let me show you a 2012 one. I don't have a great example for because the charts don't go back that far, but we have a little example what happened in 2013. So the price was around $100, hovering over 100, and it rallied up to almost $1,000, which is a significant gain at that time because we have to take into account no one was into Bitcoin back then, back in 2013. So it was a huge rally even for then, and it hovered. But then once we got to the next Bitcoin halving which was in 2016, it was back here, we had a huge rally up, but then it corrected a little bit. But if we look at the long term, we can see that we're in an upward trend. So meaning meaning the price has gone up significantly. So if we see that the starting point was it was around $400 in 2016, and it rallied all the way up to almost $20,000, which is a significant gain. So if we look at the future now, we have another Bitcoin halving coming up in 49 days, May 15th. And if we take out the calculator and we do, which was 20,000 divided by $450, that's 450 divided by $20,000. I'm sorry. So if we take out the calculator and we do $20,000 divided by 450, that was a 44 time gain. 1 second, that's not right. So if we whip out the calculator and we do a quick little math, so we do 20,000 divided by $450, which gives us $44. Times that by $100, that was almost $4,400 gain. 4,400% gain just in 4 years. No, that's in about a year. So from 2016 to 2017, end of 2017, we saw 4,000% gain. Okay, in 1 year, that's already absurd. Now that was when everyone started hyping in and everything. Now we have another Bitcoin halving come in May 15th. So that's just about 2 months away. And with all the virus going on in the US and the whole world, we saw not just stocks drop, but Bitcoin also had a major fall. I'm looking at the daily chart. It had a significant fall, and this is just a lot of uncertainty in the area, but nonetheless, from prior history, we can see that this is going to go up. So this is like the perfect time to buy because it's so cheap. Like, it was back up here in 12,000, almost 13,000 last summer. Now it's back down to hovering around 6,700. So if we saw 4,400% gain, just imagine how much it would be for us now. So what the next ideal thing that we can see happening, remember this is just an estimate, we might hover like this for a little bit, depending on the news for the market. Hold on, I'm sorry, this isn't the daily chart. I gotta redo this. So if we go to, let's say, a 4-hour chart, I'm sorry, let's go back to the daily chart and I'll do this shorter. So what I would like to see is, we're hovering over here, April goes around, then May comes, we might even see a huge sell-off because that's what happened in the future, and then we might see a huge rally, come back down and just hover around for a little bit and do its thing because it took about a year, remember, from the 2016 one to have a difference. So once we start coming up for the end of the year, we might see a huge rally and go up, who knows how high we can go, keep going higher and higher, and who knows, maybe I personally think we might pass our all-time high of 20,000 and keep going to who knows where can we go. But just, this is like an estimate of what could happen. Don't take this for verbatim, but I am personally holding and hoarding as much Bitcoin as I personally can because of this happening from prior history. And remember, history is a great thing to look at when you're investing. If multiple times, not just once but twice, the Bitcoin price has went up, why not, invest in it and see what will happen? I mean, it's I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but there's a very, very high chance that Bitcoin, it might go up, rally, and pass its all-time high. So what does this mean for us as average Joe investors? What can we do? So what we can do is buy Bitcoin right now. It's really cheap, but you have to hold it for the long term. You won't be making, who knows what the market's going to entail with all what's going on in the world right now. So you would buy and hold for long term. With this happening, it definitely scared off a lot of investors, and who knows what's going to happen in the future. So I would personally recommend, and what I am doing is hoarding as much Bitcoin as I can right now, because remember, we only have 49 days. That's like a month and a half for the Bitcoin halvening, which significantly is going to raise the price. So what I personally am doing is hoarding. I'm not saying you guys should do the same. Make sure you do your due diligence and research before you get into this type of stuff. You're not guaranteed to make money, but there's a good chance you will. So personally, that's what I'm doing. Let's see how the market entails after this Bitcoin happening. I know a lot of people are seeing what's going to happen with this. Hopefully, it's something good. We've seen a pretty rough year for Bitcoin this year and all of last year. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video and staying tuned with me. If you made it this far, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. It helps the channel grow tremendously. It also helps with the YouTube algorithm. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.